Is listening the key to English fluency? Watch this video and find out. Hey friends, Teacher Prix here to help you talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. Thank you so much for joining me on another video, and if it's your first time here, consider subscribing. From Monday to Friday, I post English lessons. All kinds of lessons, listening, grammar, vocabulary, speaking skills, and so many other things to help you become a better and more confident English speaker. Today, we are going to talk about a very common question. Well, not really a question, but something that English learners usually believe. Many English learners believe that listening is the key to English fluency. Now, big disclaimer. If you have teachers who have their methods and methodologies and they say listening is key, it's their opinion, okay? What I'm gonna share with you is based on my experience with clients from all over the world, my experience at Harvard, courses I have taken, and a lot of reading, okay? Now, this is something that many English learners believe. But why do English learners focus so much on listening? Listening exercises every day, they're listening to something. It's a podcast here, it's a video there, podcast here, video there, all the time. Why? Well, basically, it's convenient. Let's be honest, guys, it's much more convenient than sitting down and writing and doing exercises and practicing grammar and practicing vocabulary. It's way more convenient and sometimes it's more fun. You don't need to stop your life, your everyday activities to listen to audios in English. You can listen to audios in English and cook at the same time, or take the bus, or take the subway, or drive to work, or walk at the gym, or exercise. You don't need to stop your life to listen to audios in English. So consequently, it's very convenient. What happens? Many English learners believe they are learning English that way, and that's the best way because it's so convenient to do so. Another reason why English learners believe listening is the key to English fluency is, and this is bad, the false sensation of improvement. Why? Because you are understanding a little bit more, you have the feeling that your English is improving. Now, is that a bad thing? No, not at all. You may be improving, but are you improving your speaking? Because at the end of the day, are you trying to become a great English listener or a great English speaker? So you get that false illusion, that false sensation that you are improving your English. But in reality, you are just improving one skill, one English skill that alone will get you nowhere. Whenever you have a chance to speak English, you won't, because you were always practicing to be a great listener, not a great speaker. So this false illusion and sensation of improvement may influence English learners, and consequently they focus too much on listening. Okay? Are you enjoying this video? I hope so. Hit the like button because that way I understand that this is the kind of lesson that you enjoy, that you want to learn more about, and also YouTube understands that you like this kind of lesson, so they will give you more recommendations of my lessons, okay? Anyways, moving on. Now, listening is one skill that needs work. There are more. Besides the listening, there are primarily 4 other areas that you need to master to become a fluent speaker. And these areas are reading, writing, vocabulary, grammar, and speaking. You need to master all these areas and listening if you want to become a fluent speaker, a communicator who can talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. I'm sorry, my friends, but listening is important, but it's only one aspect of the language. So listening is a skill that will challenge you in a very specific way. when you start to include other skills, other exercises, you will be challenging your logical thinking and you will allow yourself to explore different aspects of the language that combined will make you a better and more prepared English learner that can truly master English, not just listening. It's so sad when I see comments from you guys, and I feel very sad for you when you say, Teacher, I understand very well, but I don't speak. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that at the end of the video, but this is a very common situation. So are you studying to become a better listener or a better speaker? We need to analyze that, okay? When you only listen to something in English or any other language that you're practicing, okay, you will not be practicing other activities in English, such as interpreting, analyzing the information, unless you are doing an active exercise. If you are doing an active practice of listening, then you will consequently work on the other skills. You will be able to work on reading, maybe if you have the transcript of the audio. You may be working on vocabulary, you may be working on writing, on grammar, even on speaking, but it depends on how you do the listening exercise. But from my experience with clients, from comments that I get from you guys, from emails that I receive from you guys, many of you do listening exercises and activities in a very passive way. So you are only working on one aspect of the language. If you turn the listening exercise into an active practice, then you will be probably working on different English skills that together will help you become a better speaker. But if you just focus on keep listening, keep watching, the process will be incomplete and you will not achieve the level you desire, the level you are looking for. Another thing that you need to understand, and I talked about this a few minutes ago, understanding is different from speaking. I have had so many clients that can understand everything I say in English, but they cannot speak. They cannot speak a single sentence. They feel stuck. They don't have grammar. They don't have structure. They don't have vocabulary because they never connected the listening to other activities, to other skills, but they can understand. They do a pretty good job. So being a great listener does not equal being a great speaker. You need to combine the other skills. So I have clients from different countries who suffer the same kind of challenge. They understand, but they don't speak. What could be happening? I don't know you. You're not my private student. I don't work with you directly. But maybe you are focusing too much of your time on listening and not on speaking and other activities, okay? So here what I want you to do is analyze how much time you spend on listening exercises, especially passive listening exercises. What is a passive listening exercise? Oh, podcast. Okay, play. And then I'm here checking my emails and I'm listening. Of course, I'm listening to the podcast. I'm not really completely focused on listening and I'm not doing anything about it. I'm not checking my knowledge. I'm not checking the vocabulary, checking structure. I'm not practicing speaking. So analyze how much time you focus on listening and how much time you spend on other activities such as vocabulary practice, reading, grammar practice, writing practice, and even speaking practice. Maybe you have an imbalance in your study routine. Maybe you don't practice the other skills enough, but you focus too much on listening and you focus too much on passive activities. So analyze your routine and start balancing how much time you spend on listening and on other activities. And remember, combine them. When you combine different activities, you become a better prepared English speaker. Make sure to hit the like button, and as always, I have a question. Why do you think some people believe, or if you believe listening is the key, let me know why. Share your opinion with me, I would love to know more about it. And if possible, share this video with your friends. When you share this video, when you share my videos, you help the channel grow, and more importantly, you help other English learners like you get access to these really cool lessons. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!